Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Acosta and I'm so excited that you're here watching my stretch and balance class. Today all we're going to need for equipment wise is just a hand towel or wash rag, whatever you have, or just find a towel, anything like that. And we're going to go ahead and get started, so you can actually drop your towel for right now. Do a little quick warm up as we start. We're going to keep our feet together and we're going to go ahead and do some chair squats. So from the side, you really want to make sure that your knees are staying in line with your ankles, hips go back, really warming up our legs. Our warm-up today is going to include a lot of the exercises that we'll be doing today. So want to warm up those muscles before we go into some deep stretching. Keep going, hips go back, remembering to breathe. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now we're going to go into some hurdle walks to really open up our hips. So the leg goes out and back around, stretching out our hips, warming up our muscles, getting ready to do some deep hip stretches today. I'm so excited that we get a chance to stretch and have some relaxation. So just take your time with all of this. Allow this class to be your own. Really making sure that hip comes wide and around. And if that doesn't feel comfortable, just limit the range of motion as you come through. Forward. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now go ahead and reverse it where the knee comes up and then is going back around. Just a different range of motion for our hip openings. And again, go to the point of where you feel the tension, but not any pain. So limit the range of the circles if you need to. And speed up or slow down. Again, this class is amazing because it'll give us an opportunity to slow down a little bit, relax, and have some deep stretch. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Good. The last little bit that we'll do for a warm-up, we're going to have side steps, and we're going to pair it with some arm swings. But the arm variation is going to be a little bit different. We're going to go cross and then up. Cross and then up. Really getting some different stretches, different lengthenings of our arms. Keep the speed and the tempo, whatever you feel good with today. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to go into some of our deep stretches. So find a wall. Any wall is great. And what you're going to do is place your hand, chest against the wall as close as you can to it, and then just allow your shoulders to open slightly, really lengthening out our shoulder muscles and feeling it really deep into our pec. And if this doesn't feel good, no worries. Bend your arm to a 90 degree. Out your arm, we're going to do the other side. So once again, palm facing the wall, shoulder up against the wall, and allowing your shoulders to turn slightly with your feet pointed straight as far as you can, feeling that tension in your shoulder and really allowing those muscles to lengthen. And again, bend at 90 if that's more comfortable. And you might find a slight difference between each arm, and that's completely okay. Just listen to your body. Again, this class is all about you, all about discovering where your tense spots are with your muscles, and allowing just a great deep stretch for today. Remembering to breathe. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come back together and go ahead and grab your wash rag or your hand towel, whatever you have, and then you're going to kind of fold it up so it's like a line. Grab one end of it. We're going to throw it behind our back. This is just a deep tricep stretch, and on the back, you're going to try to hold the other half of it, and then you're just going to pull apart with both hands, really lengthening out your tricep. And if you feel as though you can go deeper, that's great. Just go ahead and move your hands closer together with the towel. Lengthening again, stretching as deeply as possible. And if you don't have a rag near you, that's completely okay. Just go ahead and take your arm and allow your tricep to extend back with the help of your other hand. But hopefully you're able to find a wash rag near you, really getting that towel tricep stretch. Breathing deeply. Breathing is going to be a key point all throughout today. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Good. Come out of the stretch, very slow and controlled. Go ahead and switch out hands. Again, behind your back, grab hold of your towel, and then from the back, you're just going to pull apart, really trying to keep your arm close to your ear and trying to get closer if you can, but if not, stay exactly where you're at. Again, listening to your own body. I know for me, I definitely feel a difference between one of my arms, and that's completely okay. Breathing deeply, stretching as high as we can with those arms. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Coming out of the pose, go ahead and get rid of your wash rag, hand towel, just drop it on the ground. We're going to go into some more yoga poses. So if anyone knows tree pose, basically what we're going to do is we're going to be starting with our right leg. So all of your weight will be placed on your left leg. The sole of your foot will come up to your leg, and however high you can with the balance, you're going to place your foot on the inside of your left leg and just hold. With your arms, go ahead and breathe deeply and come back down to center. And if you can, this is a great balance drill, but if you can't keep your stability, just move your foot down. A great position would be to also have a point of contact within your right foot down at the ground. So you can see my toe is on the ground and I'm able to be much more balanced. Breathing here deeply. Inhale with your nose, exhale through your mouth. Really recentering your body. Good. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake out your legs a little bit. We're going to switch sides. So this time all of our weight will be placed on our right leg. There can be a slight bend for more stability as well. As the left leg comes up, hip opens, the sole of your feet come placed down onto your right leg, and then hands back to your heart center. Breathe in. Exhale. Making all of these poses and postures today your own. If placing your foot on your knee doesn't feel good, go ahead and go below to your calf, or if you can, go above. Keeping that balance. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Coming out of the pose, just like our warm-up when we did chair squats, now we're going to do the chair pose. So feet placed together as close as you can. Then you're going to sit back with your hips, allowing your knees and your ankles to be on the same line. Hands come up as you try to go deeper into the chair stretch. Limiting your range of motion to whatever feels great. You want to ensure that you have the right posture and the proper mechanics instead of trying to go deeper within it. So you don't want your knees to go above, past your ankles. Really about lengthening out those hamstrings and glutes and balancing using all of your leg muscles. Chest stays open. Try to look straight ahead of you. The tendency is to kind of allow your shoulders to drop down. Staying here, deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake out your legs a little bit. We're going to go back into chair pose, but this time it's going to be with a twist. So deep breath in. Inhale. As you exhale, go back into chair pose. And as you come down with that exhale, go ahead and twist off to the side. You want to make sure that your shoulders are staying in line with each other. going to the point where you feel a little bit of tension in your back. Really focusing on having your knees still be in line and your hips be centered. Not twisting your whole body, but really allowing the stretch to be within your back. Still breathing here. Reducing the range of motion to whatever feels comfortable for you. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, come back down into the chair pose, twisting off to the other side. Again, really focusing on aligning your hips, keeping your hips centered as the stretch is more for all of your back muscles. And utilizing your legs for balance. Deep breaths. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Deep breath in. Inhale, exhale. Step your feet out. We're going to do a little bit of warrior progression, but we're going to start with triangle. So your left leg will turn out, your left foot will turn out, but your right foot will actually stay pointed straight. What we're going to do is slightly have your left arm go to your left leg, bending up as your right arm goes straight to the sky. You should make like a triangle. If this doesn't feel comfortable, back out of the stretch just slightly. You can place your hand on your knee for more stability, but really trying to lengthen out your side body, feeling it in your lower back. Keep your chest as open as you can, reaching high up to the sky. Breathing deeply. Inhale, exhale. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Staying on this side, go ahead and turn your right leg now. Your both feet will be, for me, it will be facing my left side. We're going to sink deep, trying to allow our back heel to reach the ground, having a calf emphasis, pushing our legs together for more stability. And from here, our arms are going to come behind us, chest opening, down, pushing our hands away from our body and allowing our entire chest to open up while still really trying to get that back heel down to the ground. Come out of any pose today for a little bit of a break and then try to get right back into it. If you need to reduce the width of your stance, go ahead and do so. Always going to the point of tension and not pain. Look up for more of a cervical stretch of your spine and your neck. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake out your legs if you need to. We're still going to be facing the same side. We're going to sink deeper into our hips for more of a hip flexor stretch. This time their arm is going to be wrapped around you. Give yourself a huge hug. Everyone knows we need it right now, so hug yourself. Bending deeply, allowing your hip flexors to completely lengthen. Breathing deeply. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. If it feels good for you for more balance, go ahead and just close your eyes. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of the pose, shake out your legs a little bit. We're going to do the exact same progression on the other side. So keeping our left leg pointed straight, we're going to turn our right foot outwards, and we are going to now, on the right side, have our right arm try to reach our right foot as our left arm comes up, trying to create a straight line with our arms, having our shoulders be completely open. Again, come out of the pose whenever you need to. Deepen as much as you can, really getting that side body stretch. You can look up to your left hand for more of that cervical stretch, as well as challenging more of your balance. Breathing deeply, allowing your body to be recentered. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come back up, slow and controlled. Facing now, having our left foot face towards our right. Toes are in a line. Everything is stacked. And as you really try to force your back left heel down to the ground, this time with our arms, we're going to interlock them in front of us, trying to pull apart, really lengthening out our back muscles again, our shoulder muscles, as we still have that calf emphasis in this warrior pose. Focusing on your muscles, really try to connect with whatever feels tight or whatever is feeling great. Squeezing your legs together for stability. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake out your legs if you need to, still facing the same way. Drop the back left knee to allow more of that hip flexor opening. This time with our arms, still interlocking them, but this time straight above your head, really reaching up towards the sky. Breathing deeply. Hip flexor and chest and side body stretch. Breathe. Making sure that you're pressing your hips forward to get that hip flexor stretch. Good. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go ahead and just drop your back knee, that left knee, down to the ground. We're going to be doing a single leg just lunge. So go ahead and force or just press your hips forward into that right leg. Once again, allowing that hip flexor stretch, but also your hamstring. And if it feels good, go ahead and do any kind of variation with your arms. You can reach to the side. Wherever you sense that little tightening of your arms or your back, go ahead and do that as you're pressing your hips forward. Good. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Come down to the ground for tabletop. And from tabletop, we're going to press into what's called downward dog. Some of you who've practiced yoga may know it. Other people just call it a mountaintop. So basically what you're going to do is have the points of contact be your hands and your feet. You're going to be on the balls of your feet and allowing your head and your chest to be in line and allowing your hips to be high in the sky and pressing them together in order for stability. Breathing deeply here. From here, you can put pressure on each one of your legs, lengthening out all of your leg muscles. It's called walking the dog. If you have to come out of this pose, no worries. If you need a bit of a wrist break, go ahead and take it. Or if this doesn't feel good, just stay in tabletop and focus on deep breathing. But we'll stay in down dog for a little longer, allowing you to stretch out those legs and even your back and allowing your arms to work on their balance. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down to tabletop. We're going to do the other side of the low lunge, stepping our left leg forward, or the alternate leg, whatever you haven't done yet. Pressing our hips forward again and doing any arm variation that feels good to you. Reduce any range of motion, but just to the point of tension and not pain. Really lengthening out the top of our hamstrings, breathing deeply, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. We're going to do some cat-cow, so breathe in deeply. Inhale, the spine curves. Exhale, push out, allowing your entire back and spine to lengthen. Inhale, arch. Exhale, extend. Pushing away the ground with your shoulders Inhale, exhale. Good. From this position, we're going to go back into down dog, and this time, instead of having both points of contact with our legs, we're going to do a single leg to work on even more of our balance and allow more of a hip opening. So you're going to place all of your weight on your left foot and allow your right leg to just do big circles, allowing your hip to open. If this doesn't feel good, come back down to tabletop and do the same hip openings from a tabletop position. However, if you can, you want to challenge yourself. Again, we're in down dog and just doing wide circles with our right leg. Pushing away the ground. Trying to keep our hips in line, parallel to the ground. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come back down to tabletop. We're going to do some wheel rotations. So in tabletop, all you're going to do is adjust your spine to do wide circles down to the ground and coming back up. Once again, really stretching out your glutes. Wide circles, breathing in deeply. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. At the top, or what's called 12 o'clock, now we're going to circle the other way, placing pressure so that you have wide circles. Good. Really focusing on your breathing. Make the circle however big you can. Good. As you come back up to 12 o'clock, stop in tabletop and push back into as we do the other side for our single leg downward dog. Now all of your pressure will be onto your right leg and your hands. Big circles with your leg. Allowing that balance to work. Again, alternating if you need some wrist breaks, that's completely okay. Or from a tabletop position, go ahead and just do circles while you're in tabletop. Good. Stay here. Keep going. We're doing great. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Go ahead and we're going to go into child's pose. So now with a lot of your weight onto your knees, go in and back with your hips and allowing your chest and your stomach to go down to the ground. Forehead can be on your mat, extending your arms to the other wall, allowing your whole body to be recentered in this position. If this doesn't feel good, come back out. Just if you want a deeper stretch, place your knees out wider as you sit back, getting more of the opening with your hips and stretching your adductors. Breathing here. Allowing this practice to really become your own now. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back into tabletop, we're going to do thread the needle. So allowing more of a shoulder stretch. Inhale, your right arm comes up. As you exhale, it'll feed through underneath your left arm. And as you allow gravity and the weight come out of the pose with whatever feels the best for you with that with the stretch of your shoulder. And you can look off to the other side for a cervical stretch of your spine. Again, listening to your body. Come out of the posture whenever you need to. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into tabletop. We're going to do the other arm. So inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, feed it through and underneath your right arm. Palm can be up or down, whatever your preference is. Allowing gravity and the weight of your body to press into that left arm, really stretching out your entire left arm, shoulder, and upper back. Look off to the side if that feels good for you today. Again, breathing deeply, holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back out of the pose. Come down to your stomach. We're going to go into cobra. So have a little centering breath. So inhale through your nose. Exhale, fall flat to the ground, allowing all of your muscles to relax. And this time on your inhale, you're going to push the ground away, extending up. Go to anything that feels tension, not pain. If you want to come down to your forearms and still extend, reaching your head to the sky, lengthening everything. Breathe deeply. Close your eyes if that feels good. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. You're doing fantastic. Keep it up. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down all the way to your stomach. We're going to take hold of our right leg for a deep quad stretch, utilizing your left arm as a little pillow. You can place your head on it with whatever way that you like. Good. Hold here, allowing your whole body to cool down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go and take hold of your other leg, allowing your head to rest. Taking a hold of your ankle, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of the pose, take your time and find yourself back sitting down. Take your time, deep breathing still. Take hold of your right arm, palm facing down. Deep bicep stretch, also the lengthening of your forearm muscles. Breathing deeply. Inhale, exhale. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch out your arms. Place more pressure onto your fingers as you lengthen your palm down. Go to whatever point feels good for you. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Our final pose, we are going to be laying down on the ground, knees close to your chest. Grab hold and squeeze your knees closer to your chest, really allowing yourself to lengthen through your legs. Breathing deeply. Close your eyes here. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Allowing yourself to be in this present moment. Be focused on your body, not the past or the future. You can rock from side to side for a little massage of the muscles of your spine, if that feels good. Or just stay in one position. Focus on your breathing. Inhale, exhale. As you come out of the pose, allow your muscles to completely relax. Stay in whatever position that you want or need. And thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it, and I hope you are able to have a very relaxing day, and we'll see you next time.